So everyone is following Apple in terms of phone manufacturing companies. But a quick question though, why doesn't anyone wants to actually follow something that's actually innovative, or maybe follow those companies who are actually trying to do something innovative? Yeah, by the way, new background, you see. So from past few months, I have been seeing this whole OPPO and Vivo thing all across the internet, especially on YouTube. Like OPPO and Vivo has just burst on YouTube. I am pretty sure that you are also aware of that thing, because every single technology related channel has at least 2 videos uploaded in them discussing about OPPO and Vivo, the whole new madness that they have been doing. And maybe for some reason you do not know, then let me tell you. Just recently OPPO and Vivo came out with their brand new devices called OPPO Find X and Vivo Nex, and both the devices has a notch-free display, which is a fabulous thing. And also we cannot forget that Vivo was the first phone to ever introduce an in-display fingerprint scanner. And I am very fond of what OPPO and Vivo are doing with their current generation devices, because come on, someone is trying to at least come out of this whole Apple frame thing. And yeah, so this thing alone inspired me to make this whole video, just explaining one fact that bothered me a lot, and that is OPPO and Vivo are comparatively smaller brands than Apple, Samsung, LG. But despite being a small brand, or like a less expected brand to do something like this, they have come up with a very interesting idea. Now personally I am a Samsung guy, because I just love what they do with their phones, like the design and everything. They include a lot of features with their phone. But more than being a Samsung guy, I am a technology guy. I love new innovations, new ideas in the field of technology, and this makes me very interested by seeing what OPPO and Vivo have done with their current devices. This whole motorized thing going on with OPPO and Vivo phones, which is operated through the camera app within the phone. Whenever you open the camera app, the motorized camera module slides up automatically and slides down whenever you exit the camera app, which is a really cool concept to see in real life. But obviously it has flaws, because obviously it's a new invention, new product in the market. Along the road it will have developments, it will have improvements in it, but seeing it first done by a company which was least expected to do it has made us all surprised. Now this might get very rude, but I'm sure if Apple was the one to introduce this technology first, then their devices might have cost maybe somewhere between $1,000 to $5,000. Maybe they can do it now also, who knows. They are very famous for doing those things. Now Apple, please do not sue me for this statement, but I am just saying something that bothers me. Seeing a big company like you with all this customer base, all this pricing that you have with your devices, and Samsung also. Samsung is also included in this list of shame, I would say, because if a company like OPPO and Vivo can do it, you guys might have done it better. Now there might be some of you who will be like, hey, why are you saying this? Who are you to judge? Who are you to complain? And all this blah blah things. But hey, everybody has a right to opinion. And me, at a customer point of view, obviously I will choose quality. And if you were to question me now that what would I choose, Samsung, Apple, or OPPO or Vivo, I would definitely go for an OPPO or Vivo devices, because come on, they have done something new. Now I am not really that sad with Samsung, because last year while they were about to launch their Note 8, they reported that the in-display fingerprint scanner is not yet perfectly functional. So they do not want to be the first company to launch it or introduce it. They want to be the first company to perfect it. Now that's a very bold statement, and I am sure that Samsung is not affected with what OPPO and Vivo have been doing. But at a market and business point of view, this is really going to affect them. Now I personally had this experience seeing in the internet that people are more hyped about the OPPO and Vivo devices than Apple and Samsung devices, Note 9 or say iPhone 10, etc. Also, you can see the creators in YouTube who used to mock OPPO and Vivo in the past for their devices, the crappiness, etc, etc, overpriced devices, you know, old chipset, etc, etc, especially for camera. They used to mock OPPO and Vivo so much. But today, everyone is talking about them. Every single technology related channels are behind these devices. They are testing these devices, buying these devices, seeing these devices, reviewing these devices, hyping these devices, talking good about these devices and also promoting these devices, also taking out their flaws and saying this can be improved in the future. Who knows, there might be some creators who are even getting sponsored by Oppo and Vivo. Just imagine, till last year everyone was around mocking Oppo and Vivo. Even I did the mocking of Oppo and Vivo, and today here we all are talking good about Oppo and Vivo, hyping those devices. Now this is where the whole market thing changes, business thing changes. Just a few time back there was so much hype about this new Samsung devices, new Apple devices, and now you can see they are all faded away. Now most of the hype is revolving around Oppo and Vivo devices, and if this is the case for next 2 years, I will not be shocked to hear that Apple has been sold to Vivo or Oppo. But that is least likely to happen because there is another fact that is to be considered. Now surely Oppo and Vivo has done something great in the market. They have brought a change, they have brought an innovation. But again, Samsung and Apple are Samsung and Apple. Now for me, one thing matters, and that is getting successful isn't a great thing. Sustaining and maintaining that success is a big achievement. So it is important for Oppo and Vivo to continue this trend for at least 10 more years to get to the position of what Apple and Samsung are today. Otherwise, and I know that it will not be hard for Samsung or Apple to give a sweet little answer to what Oppo and Vivo are doing right now. So this is where we sit back and see that is really Oppo and Vivo going to become a new rockstar in the market, or they are just going to be nothing more than an idea for next Apple and Samsung devices. Let's see.